Well, like everything else in life, there's sometimes different ways to do the same thing, right? The way we created our arrays here, we explicitly right away instantiated or created or gave values this way, right? So we said int in this case, and we have the square brackets and then the name of the array, so the equal, and then curly braces, and we put all of the items there, right? In fact, let's go. This is probably the best syntax you can do, put all closer like that. So the other way we could have created this our ints, for instance. We could have said something like this: int array int, and then we would have said new array, for instance, and we said equals new int, and then we put the size of our array, the length of our array. Let's say 4. So now we've created the same way a new array called new array, and we specified the length, how many elements this array can take. So this way of doing things, of creating our array, it helps us if we wanted to put things into this array at a later time, right? So here it was more of direct. So, well, we created our array and we right away put our items there, right? We could have, for instance, a program where we could just create the array and say, well, this array will have to have 4 elements. That's maximum capacity for the array. But then down the road in our program, then we would put things in that array, okay? So that's very valid, okay? So now how would we put things per se into this new array here? Well, now it's a little bit different. What we'll do is say new array, okay? And we'll have to specify the index. So we're saying 0 index. So in the first place, we want to put 12, okay? And we say new array, and then we put on index 1, we may want to put 13. We'll keep going. Index 2, we may want to put 45. Okay, new array. Index 3, one put 23. Okay, so now we have things, we have elements, we have actual numbers inside of our array. Okay, so this is another way of creating an array. Now notice this is very important here. We said 4. If we wanted for some reason say new array again and say index 4 and put 2, for instance, this may create a problem, because let's go ahead and use this new array here. Let's go and change just to see what's Control V. Let's save, run. Oh, look at that. We have a problem. Exception in thread main, array index out of bounds exception 4, right? So what this is saying is that, well, you said here this array has capacity 4, yet you put 5 items there. Therefore, I have no idea, so I'm out of bound. So what it's saying here is that, well, you told me here, the contract was that the capacity of new array would be 4, yet you put 5 items inside of me. So that's not acceptable. That's why we get this out of bound exception error. Okay. So as you can see, our editor did not say anything, did not warn us about the 5th item. However, when we ran on runtime, it checked and decided, well, this is not right. That's one of the things that you always have to watch for. All right. So now if we save and run, you'll notice that it will show everything, 12, 13, 45, 23. We've done the same thing, but just in a different way. And obviously, you can do the same with strings, and you can do the same with booleans and any other type. Okay, just always make sure that you need to have specified to have your length, the size of your array specified as such. Otherwise, it's not going to work. I would like you to go ahead and create a string array, something like this, what we created earlier here, but in this different way that I just showed you here. Okay, do the same with Boolean and any other type you would like. All right. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.